So hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be learning something about funny poems and figure of speech. So the first example is personification. Now the figure of speech used here is personification, which means giving human qualities to non-human beings. And you can see an example, a clear example. My cat thinks she is a queen, sits on the laptop screen, emails vanish, work undone. She says, relax, I'm just having fun. So the reason is everyday chaos turned humorous. I've also given one-liner example, that is the wind whispered through the trees. So when we try to convert human qualities to non-human being things, that is personification. Now the next figure of speech is irony, and it is usually outcome which is opposite of expectations. An example is, I tried to cook some rice but burnt it not once but twice. The smoke alarm began to sing, dinner's now a crispy thing. So the reason can be relatable kitchen disaster. An example is also given, a fire station burning down. The third figure of speech is anthropomorphism, usually objects, animals behaving like humans. So there is a difference between personification and anthropomorphism as well. So an example is, my phone fell into the loo. Now it only says boo-hoo. Guess it wanted to swim, but I won't dive in after him. So the reason can be observe everyday mishap. An example is, the car cuffed and refused to start. Next is metaphor. Now metaphor means comparing two unlike things directly. The example can be, teacher asked me to be neat, but my pen danced off the sheet. It scribbles circles, loops and stars. Now my homework looked like Mars. So the example can be, time is a thief, and here the poem reflects on playful exaggeration, or they have exaggerated the situations. Now the fifth figure of speech is hyperbola, and how hyperbola means deliberate exaggeration for effect. We are exaggerating for effect. So example is, I bought a treadmill last July. It's now a clothes rack. Oh my, fitness goals went out the door. Netflix marathons I adore. So this is hyperbola, where we are exaggerating a situations. Twist on expectations. An example is, I have told you a million times. Sixth is figure of speech is parody, and it usually means humorous imitation of a style or a situations. So I told my dog to guard the gate. Instead, he slept till very late. The thief walked in, took my shoe. Dog just yawned and said thank you. So it's a humorous imitation, and reason here about this poem can be unexpected twist. And I've given one more example, that is spoof moves like scary movie. Now the seventh figure of speech is imagery, and it is a vivid description appealing to senses. So the poem is, I dreamed I was a pancake round, flipped near then hit the ground. Butter laughed, syrup cheered. Breakfast was oddly weird. So the example is, the golden sun poured warmth across the meadow. Now the reason behind this poem can be surreal humor, means simple humor. Okay, so now let's move to the summary one-liners. So everyday life situations and exaggeration and irony, personification and imagery, twist on expectations, and summary of metaphorical can be, poems are mirror that makes us giggle at our own reflections. So figure of speech, part 1, personification means human traits to non-human things. Hyperbola means extreme exaggeration. Irony means opposite of expected outcome. Metaphor is direct comparison. And when we see part 2 of figure of speech, exaggerated reality, hyperbola, twist meaning, irony, surprise the reader, parody, and create vivid images.